Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. My name's David and this is my channel. Today's video, to forgive and forget is godly indeed. This is a quote taken from the I Am Discourses from Master Saint Germain. So what does this mean? Well, first we have to look at forgiveness. Sometimes we get forgiveness a little confused. I think the best way to explain forgiveness is to understand the energy itself. See, what's happened is that everything is connected. Now, what does that mean? That means that as you look at your world, at the things in the world and the people in your world, the key is to see them all the same. Now, I know that's hard to understand, but the way it works is that if you can see them the same, then the circumstances, the conditions will come back in such a specific way as to connect them in a way of contrast, not comparison. Let me explain. So, if I can see everything as lovely or beautiful, and let's say I'm walking around my neighborhood, I'm saying, you're beautiful, and you're beautiful, and you're beautiful. You see, I'm giving all of it a same meaning, one meaning, which is beauty. Then it will come back to me, because as you give, you will receive. And it comes back to me in the form of specific beauty from the form itself. Do you see? So as we give it a very similar meaning, we get specific circumstances and conditions to reinforce that meaning and allow expansion. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, I recommend it. If you haven't done it, walk around your neighborhood and just say, I'm just going to say it's beautiful. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. And watch the movement and flow of momentum of your energy start moving forward. Because it's all about what you're allowing in. Not where you're going, but what you're allowing into your life. And it's coming in through your vibration. And if it's not coming in through your vibration, like we said in the last video, it's because we're not happy where we are, so we're focused on the problem and not allowing the solution. So the more we understand that there is no difference, that this world is indeed 100% for you. It's like the ocean. If you could put your glasses on, you would see it's all merged together. It's not separate like you think. It's all one. And then you take glasses off and it looks like all that oneness, all that vibration moves into separate pieces. Do you see? But they're still connected vibrationally. Even though you're looking around and everything seems separate, it's still connected vibration. I assure you, it's still one. And all we have to do through our journey is to let go of the body, let go of this physical structure, which keeps us looking and feeling separate. From my experience, I've learned that you learn more about the spirit, more about energy, and then all of a sudden you will see how it's all connected. You won't see the separate world, you'll see the connected world underneath. So there is a connectivity. And because there's a connectivity, as you look at one thing, you create everything. So if that's the case, and it is, then to see something different in every single form is impossible. If you see something different in one form, you've changed all forms. This is the idea of Tai Chi. When the body connects, it is one. To move one thing, I have to move all of them. And as I move forward, I have to let go completely of where I was. And this is how the universal energy works. It lets go completely of what it was involved in order to move forward. That's why the idea of Jesus saying you have to humble yourself. The meek inherit the earth. Those that let go of that energy will allow more in. You see, it's one unit based on you. And it's wonderful when you get this, because then you can walk around the whole world and just find something good in everything. And as you do that, you feed yourself. You will literally feel it coming back to you. And you can feed yourself from the world by finding good things in it. And your vibration will raise, your energy will flow, and then, of course, more will come into your life in the form of abundance of what you've asked for. It really is that simple. You just have to understand how the universe works. That the key is to take everything in your life and make it the same instead of different. And as you make it the same in the present moment, I've decided you're going to be beautiful no matter what. I've decided I'm going to like this. I've decided you're going to be good. And the more you give it the same, or I just allow everything to be, I allow this moment to be, I allow this breath to be, I allow this shirt to feel the way it feels, and I allow my skin to feel the way it feels. Do you see? And the more we understand that, the more it will connect. And you will see that underneath, that connectivity underneath all of this, more and more and more in your experience and in your energy. So forgiveness is understanding that you are giving meaning to many, many, many different things, forgetting that they're all connected and they're all one. So you're that ego mind is saying that's different than that, which is different than that, and it's not. It's not. And so we forgive. I forgive you. I'm thinking of you in a separate way other than I think of myself. That's a good moment of forgiveness. You seem different than me. That's not possible. You're giving them meaning and you're receiving it back. What goes out must come back. It's always, always starting from you. So you forgive. I forgive, and I forget. I let the water go back into the ocean. Does that make sense? It came out in specific waves. I thought they were real, and then I let them go back into the ocean. You see, the ego unconsciously is giving your world meaning based on past beliefs, and this is happening more than you even realize. It's just always going out because. Put it this way, there's nothing out there that you would ever receive, any meaning, any feeling, anything, without giving first. It feels like you drink and you're like, wow, that tastes like this. And you eat your steak and it says, whoa, that tastes like this. But it's not true. Even that you're the person you know in the relationships, they're this and they're this. It's not true. You have to give it meaning first. You are indeed the creator of everything in your life. Your life would have nothing if you weren't giving it meaning. Zero. It wouldn't even be in form. So you must give it meaning, then it moves into form, and then it comes back in the form of the meaning you give. The more you understand that, the more you recognize that when something comes back with a meaning you don't like, it has been given that meaning unconsciously. You gave it that meaning, guaranteed. It did not give its meaning itself. Nobody, nothing has the ability to give anything meaning. You are giving your whole world meaning. And that can be hard to see at first. You have to take it by faith. As you move in the direction through faith, you're going to start seeing it more and more. Your inner being is going to start shining it back on you more and more. So you're going to see that what I'm saying is true, that this world is 100% coming from your thoughts. It is your creation and it is nothing else but that. This is why the key is to change our thought structure. And it starts by understanding that we need to see things the same, not different. The universe doesn't recognize differences. As you see it the same, you'll see it as yourself. Jesus said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. See it as the same. He preached about love, connection, and flow. Can you see love is the same? We are the same. We are one. We are on a path, a similar path with similar ideas. You see, because the more you understand, there's this idea of sameness, not differences. See, the ego loves to find differences and then blame outside for them. You did it. You're the one saying that, and you're the one doing that meaning. It doesn't want you to recognize that it's coming from you. So the only way is to, when you feel those coming back, you feel anything coming back from outside that's other than you. In other words, it feels like it gave itself meaning. I did not do that. No way. That's them, and that's that, and that's that. That's the time to forgive. I forgive you. I forgive you simply because I'm seeing you incorrectly. I'm believing you gave your own self meaning and it didn't come from me, and that's not possible. You create your life. That means you give your life meaning and then you receive it back. That is the only way it will ever, ever be. So as you forgive, right? Jesus talks about in the way of mastery 7,000 times a day, just forgive. Anytime you see something coming back that feels like it's pushing against you, or something that you don't like, or something that feels different than yourself, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I need to find me in everything. I need to see myself in all things. That's the ultimate goal. Even if it's just seeing beauty in all things, seeing goodness in all things, seeing the flow in all things. And then as you look at people that are not good or not flowing, or maybe you believe are not beautiful, you're holding a vibration of that beauty, flow, and goodness for them so they can make a decision to shift. Don't hold them in the past. It doesn't matter where they've been, and it doesn't matter where you've been. It only matters what's next. So we hold that true vibration of all of us, and then we give them an opportunity to vibrate with us. This is how we save people. This is what Jesus did. He gave them the opportunity to vibrate with them. He didn't enforce anything on anybody. It's impossible. You can't. It really is your world, 100%. And as you give, you will receive. That's how the universe works. It's beautiful. But with that projection, with that split energy, believing that something else is doing it to you, it could feel like hell, because then you withdraw your love from it. And when you withdraw your love, you drop your energy and your vibration. You believe something that's not true. You blame, you get upset. You see what I'm saying? Negative emotion comes, and now you squeeze off the life that wants to flow through you. Does that make sense? It doesn't feel very good. You're eternal, no big deal. Don't be afraid of the darkness, right? RuPaul once said, I heard this, I love this so much. You can look into the darkness, but don't stare. Recognize, I'm seeing this wrong. I need to love my neighbor. I need to appreciate where I am. I need to find joy here. I need to find something to benefit from. I need to find some kind of positivity in this situation right here, right now. You see, and I can find it in this and this and this. And then you start giving many things meaning. You start realizing it's all synchronistic. I'm going to enjoy you. I'm going to enjoy you. I'm going to love you. I'm going to appreciate you. And then if you're feeling that back, I forgive. I forgive. I forgive this separation that cannot be true. We are not separate. We are one. We are one. And as I see my brother, I see myself. And as I see my sister, I see myself. And as I see nature, I see myself. You see? And as I see the world, I see myself. So I'm going to forgive anything other than me. Anything that feels not like my source. I forgive. I forgive. I forgive. Let the water go back into the wheel. You gave it some kind of meaning. It came back to you in a form that you didn't like. It was temporary. It was separate. And you know what? You don't have to hold on to it. Put it back in the water. Let it go back over the wheel. I forgive. And you're going to see, you practice forgiveness for one day, you're going to see your energy flow. I forgive. That feels separate from me. I forgive. That feels separate from me. I forgive. And the more you do that, I forgive. I forget. I forgive. Let the water go back. I'm seeing it wrong. I'm creating waves, acting like they're not me, and then getting upset with them, wishing they were different, and so forth and so on. I forgive. You see, even with the body, I forgive you. Nothing's pushing against you. There's nothing there. It's just your giving energy coming back to you, because the price of receiving is giving. You see? And we can give unconsciously. A lot of us do, but you're still going to receive it back. They are equal. They have to be. And this is how energy and vibration works. I forgive you, my body. And now, how do I see you? I see you as beautiful. I see you as strong. I see you as powerful. I'm going to send you a blessing and a love and appreciation. Thank you for all that you have done. Thank you for all that you are. Do you see? And now you go back in the other situation. Give it some time. It will switch. But we can't get there by projecting outside and believing that things are coming against us when they are never coming against us. They are 100% the effect of the calls that we have given, even if we gave it unconsciously. So I recommend go forth, forgive. Spend a day forgiving and allowing your energy to release. You'll feel it. I forgive you. I allow my energy to release. Anytime I have a conversation with someone, I have that conversation. I walk away going, I forgive you. Let them go back into the ocean. Don't hold on to them. They're not separate from you. What you see in them, you see in yourself. You cannot see apart from yourself in anything or anyone. regardless of how it seems. Take that by faith. Forgive when you feel it. I forgive, I forgive, I forgive. And you will see the truth reign supreme very, very soon. And your energy will feel much, much, much better. And then you will know the whole world is for you. It's working for you perfectly. You are the creator of your life. Thanks, guys. As always, it is up to you what you receive. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this clarity. I have certainly learned we must share, and what we share, we strengthen in ourselves. Hit the like button if you're speaking to you. Subscribe, share, keep the comments coming. I love hearing from you. Thank you so much. And as always, my unconditional love and appreciation.